And a big step forward for Singapore's recovery. Today marks the start of Restaurant Asia 2021, the largest MICE event held here to date since COVID-19 curbs were relaxed. The three-day F&B symposium and trade show is slated to draw 1,000 people a day. Restaurant Asia 2021, returning after an almost 2 years hiatus, will see 113 exhibitors and brands from 12 countries showcasing machinery, equipment and ingredients. This event joins two others this week, the Milken Institute Asia Summit and Bloomberg New Economy Forum, marking a return of large business gatherings in Singapore. Participants are required to be fully vaccinated and adhere to the prevailing safe management measures in place. And joining me now is Diana Teo from the Restaurant Association of Singapore. Diana is also co-chairman of Restaurant Asia 2021. Welcome to the show, Diana. Diana, today's trade show is not only the first large-scale F&B event, but also the biggest on-site exhibition yet since the pandemic hit Singapore. What does this signal to you, given that the F&B sector has been so badly hit by the pandemic?
So we're definitely very happy to be able to launch the first F&B trade show and symposium since the onset of COVID-19. It is a significant milestone coming out of 2 years that are very long and challenging for the F&B industry. I believe that the good response we received for the trade show today also signals demand for physical events where we are able to interact and network with one another, of course, all while adhering to the safe distancing measures. I hope that the reopening for the MICE industry will also mean that the F&B sector will continue to see greater reopening in terms of capacity limits and easing of safety management measures.
Diana, it's been a week since 5 fully vaccinated members from the same household can dine in together at F&B outlets. What feedback have you received from your members so far? Have they seen an improvement in their business?
So we are very thankful for the easing of measures to allow 5 fully vaccinated individuals from the same household to dine together. It has helped a little bit, but it still has its limitations as family members who are not in the same household still cannot dine together, and neither can friends. So as we approach the year-end festivities, the ability to have a meal together is something that we all look forward to, especially during Christmas and New Year. And truly, nothing can replace the bonds that we build while having a meal together. So in the same vein, as the year-end festivities approach, this is an important period for the restaurant sector. So we hope to see the social restrictions ease to allow 8-pax dining for all who are vaccinated and those who are medically excused.
So on that, Diana, the extended stabilization phase is slated to end this Sunday, November 21st. Now, no details yet as to whether current restrictions will be eased for diners not from the same household. What are your members hoping for?
So I believe that, there's a lot more that we can do. A lot has been said about learning to live with COVID and accepting the new normal. So I guess the question in many operators' mind is, what is the new normal for the F&B industry? And we believe that there are 3 things that can be done. Firstly, we respectfully ask that the capacity restrictions for the F&B sector be reviewed. In the short term, I mentioned earlier that we hope dining restrictions will ease to allow 8-pax fully vaccinated to dine together. But in the longer term, perhaps these capacity restrictions can be reviewed to see if it is still relevant amidst the new pilots for larger scale events. For example, it was reported in the news that there will be some upcoming live concert that will allow up to 1,000 people, where the 1 meter safe distancing or 1 seat spacing rule is no longer applied. Additionally, with more VTLs opening up, many Singaporeans are also traveling overseas where safety management, such as those imposed locally, are more relaxed over there. So against this context, we hope to see capacity restrictions continue to ease up and eventually be lifted under the new normal for F&B. And this also leads me to my second point. I believe that as we gradually reopen and roll out booster shots for Singaporeans, it may also be timely to review the 1 meter safe distancing measures when we reach a certain threshold of adoption rate for the booster shots. Many restaurants are still suffering from limited capacity due to this 1 meter rule, while all still paying full rental. So revenues are also kept because of these restrictions, while food and wages continue to rise. So I hope that as take-up for the booster shots increase, we can potentially relook at the necessity of this 1 meter rule. Lastly, we also hope to see restrictions around working arrangements ease up so that employees can return to office. The work from home measures have really hit the F&B businesses in the Central District very hard, and many are now struggling to survive. So as Singapore reopens, we hope to see recovery in this business, in this badly hit area, so businesses in the CBD do not get left behind, and that they too can move forward and emerge stronger from this pandemic.
Well, thank you so much, Diana, for the insights. Diana Teo from the Restaurant Association of Singapore and co-chairman of Restaurant Asia 2021.